not believe that you can handle a thing, that you can do it. It's to do the thing that he doesn't think that you can do.
All right.
All right. You might want to add to that. Do the youths really know what they want? I ask this question advisedly because we do know that there are youths out there who are doing really great things, you know, who in the tech world, they are making a lot of progress, you know, in agriculture, a lot of progress is being done. But really, there are a chunk of other youths who are perhaps waiting on government to get things done. So do they want, and how can they know exactly? How can they discover themselves and probably get clarity as to what exactly they want to be able to hold leaders accountable and probably participate in political events?
All right, thank you very much. You asked if the youth really know what they want. I'm a youth. I'm 34 years old. I know what I want. There are quite a number of youth out there like me who know what they want. They are making advances, making progress in tech, in ICT, in agriculture, in everything. Even on the political front, there are quite a number of youths that know what they want. They say a tree cannot make a forest. But I want to tell you that there are trees that owe their existence to a forests that owe their existence to a tree. The tree grows, disperses her seeds, and others grow therefrom and disperse their seeds. And I want to tell you, you might think you are in isolation. You might think you are the only one doing what is right. You might think you are the only one who knows what you want. You might think you are the only one who is patriotic. But there are 1,000 others like you. There are hundreds of thousands like you. We just need to activate it. We just need to begin to build a culture. When we tell ourselves that we don't know what we want, let's just set in. Everybody slumps back in their seats and say, oh, enemy, nothing can progress. We complain, we lament, we blame everybody but ourselves. And then we just fold our arms and things collapse. But if we begin to activate ourselves, brush ourselves up, refine ourselves gradually, you know, I refine you, you refine me. I advise you, you advise me. There's a peer review mechanism. There is a sort of lively embrace where systems begin to ignite. You know, this tree is growing here, dispersing their seeds, you discover. We now connect.
Solomon,
we know what we want.
How old is the National Youth Council of Nigeria?
The National Youth Council of Nigeria was founded in 1964.
Wow.
Yes.
So is it
several decades old now?
So how come we're having the same conversation over and over again? What has been the impact of this council on youth to be able to mobilize youth with the same, you know, mindset and culture of political culture, economic culture? What is hindering the council from achieving that?
The issue is that organizations, you know, people who man organizations determine the pace of progress of that organization. Like a country, like organization, any organization for that matter. We took over leadership in December 2019, and we are concerned about from where we took over. We are not concerned about whether the past leaders have failed.
There's a blueprint, I believe.
However,
is there a blueprint on ground
there is
where
a firm
successive leaders actually pick up from?
Of course, the youth council.
Is there a vision?
The youth council, there's a vision, there's a mission. Everything is very clear. You understand? But there were issues before. Okay. Now we've resolved the issues. Now we are building. You understand? Right. We have put in place a very firm blueprint. A blueprint that will trigger economic growth. A blueprint that will lead to jobs creation. A blueprint that has the capacity to petter out the insecurity challenges facing this country, to bring it down to the barest minimum. A blueprint that will also fight corruption. A blueprint that will prepare the Nigerian youth for leadership. Not just talking about not too young to run. When you talk about not too young to run, when you run and you get there, what do you want to do when you get there?
All right.
Are you prepared?
All right.
So we have a very clear blueprint.
Preparing, you know, the youth to become leaders. Now, of course, the world is currently, you know, battling the COVID-19 pandemic, and this precarious times has also thrown up a lot of challenges. How set are the youth, you know, to position themselves in terms of skills acquisition, in terms of coming out of unemployment? What are the plans? How are youths thinking about a post-COVID-19 era?
Like I always point, the youth, I'll quote him that the youths are ready, but they need the support and the backings of the government. In the place where we come from, we say that we want to be a bridge between the present leaders and the leaders of today. So when we do that, we need to sensitize the youth. We need to sensitize them on so many things that are lacking on. So the problem with the youth, a lot of youths might have so many ideas. We need to get the government involved. Let the government tell the youth what are the plans that they have for the youth. So many youths, like we have rightly mentioned, some of them are championing ideas in tech companies. Some of them are doing so many things on social media, e-branding and all whatnot. So, but we need the support of the government for the youth to move forward.
To be able to incubate all of these ideas.
To be able to incubate all these ideas going forward.
Good.
Because most of the ideas are just there. If you want, like you're a youth, you want to start a small business, there's so many challenges, so many protocols for you to acquire a loan. It's not even accessible to you. So most of them stay in the university with the issue of strike and all that. They're almost crossing the age of the youth. So when they come out, they become incumbent with activities on ground. They will not be able to start up. And when you want to start up, you approach a bank for a loan. The protocols and the procedures they will give you will be too lengthy that you might not even know where to start. You'll be forced to chicken out. So the government should bring down these things where it will be accessible to youth. And furthermore, there are some leadership courses that we do in Nigeria. And most of them are highly expensive and exclusive for those of them at the top. How well are we preparing the youth to come and take over? How well are you look at the Leadership Institute in Kuru and all the rest of them. They are just for exclusive fee, probably from level 15 and above. So how do we now get them from the beginning? How do we get it? So that is why we need to bring these things down. When we started sometime last year, we wrote so many letters to many organizations, wrote to all the senators in Nigeria, wrote to all the 360 House of Rep members in Nigeria, that these youths are ready to take up the challenge.
Did you write to state governments and local government chairmen?
We did not write to them yet.
And councillors?
Because of the time, but we are going to do that. We will introduce it, but we are written to United Nations, written to the EU, written to all the embassies in Nigeria, stating out all these facts, asking them to come to the aid of the youth. If you think that we are the leaders of tomorrow that you said, which we said that we're leaders of today, but the tomorrow preparation must start today.
Arthur Ugochukwu Okoro is the National President, Leaders of Today Global Youth Forum. Thank you for your perspectives. He's been joined by Solomon Adodo, the President of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here, and I urge all Nigerian youths, let's join hands and build the new Nigeria of our dreams.
Thank you very much for being here. All right, don't go anywhere just yet. We have a third conversation coming up. This time we'll be focused on the Edo State governorship, upcoming governorship elections in the state. We'll be right back.